Hey everyone, this is Bobo from the Mari server. I'm here to do a video on Mabinogi's latest update, Homestead Housing. Oh my god, you guys been waiting for this. This has been a discussion among lots of Mabinogi players. So let's go ahead and get started and take a look at this brand new update. If you guys go to the Mabinogi website, you will see a webpage talking about the new Homestead Housing. This is basically an addition to the game that's permanent, and it allows you to enter your house just like the housing channel. Now if you guys take a look at the website, you'll also see that there are some restrictions. You do need to be level 4 in your homestead to create a house, and you also need to have a house. It does not work on tents or igloos, unfortunately. I know, that's kind of sad. So just keep that in mind for those who really love their igloos and tents. It will also cost you a total of 500,000 gold per month just to be able to enter your homestead housing. If you guys have something like premium or VIP service, the housing lease will actually be free, so you actually don't have to pay that 500,000 fee. Now for those paying the 500,000 fee, you can actually extend your lease at the last 7 days before it expires for only 200,000 instead of paying the 500,000. However, if you're too late paying the fee, you will have to pay 500,000 just to be able to enter your homestead housing again. Now I know some of you guys are going to be wondering, what's the point of housing now that we have homestead housing? Well, there are still some features that homestead housing will not have that housing does, so I will definitely cover that for you guys. But first, let's get started on how to get your house. Now to get your house, you will need to visit the brownie in your homestead, but in order to visit the brownie, you will actually need to have a house first. So if you guys have an igloo or a tent, you will have to upgrade your igloo or tent into an actual house. Now I know some of you guys are not gonna like this. I especially was kind of disappointed about this because of the fact that I actually do love my little igloo because it works so well with my decor. But, you know, to have a house I had to make some sacrifices. Now I've done my upgrade and made my house, but unfortunately, if you guys notice, when you're in the process of building your house, you won't be able to visit the brownie yet until it's done being upgraded. So once that's done, once your house is fully done and ready to be, I guess, entered into, click on the house and you will see an enter button. It'll prompt you to ask you if you want to spend 500,000. Obviously, I'm sure if you guys have premium service or VIP service, it won't ask you that. You'll just be able to enter. Upon entering the house, you will notice that it's very similar to the actual housing in the housing channel. There's going to be a brownie in the center, which actually doesn't really do much. It's very different from the actual housing channel because this brownie doesn't work for you or pay the bills for you. There's only an option to, I guess, issue an invite for your friends, which, to be honest, is a little bit useless. So here is how the invite looks like. It's very similar to the invite you guys get in the housing channel. You just basically trade it to your buddy that you want to invite to your house. Be like, hey yo, I just got a housewarming party at my house. Come to my house. Here's the invitation. Go get it. And then once you trade it, they'll just, I guess, be able to use it. However, when they use the invite, it will only take them to your homestead. By the way, if you guys didn't notice, you now get a notification when someone enters your homestead. It's actually a very useful thing. They also tell you when they leave. But anyways, I was like, okay, what's the point of this if, you know, we have a friends list and you can just enter your homestead through a friends list? I guess the invitation is merely for people who aren't on your friends list or just don't know how to get to your homestead. So I gave the invitation to Will and he's all like, yeah, I'm just only at your homestead being a creep running around. I'm like, alright, come on inside my house. And so he's like, alright, let's go. And I just kind of turned around and just saw that he was just gone. Like, huh? Where'd you go? Apparently, if you just click on the house from a distance, you can actually enter like a creep. Yeah, so that's a thing. Anyways, this is pretty much all the furniture you guys can buy for now in the beginning of the homestead housing. There's not much, yeah, but I'm pretty sure there's gonna be more in the future. This is just the tip of the iceberg, guys. And yes, you guys can sit on the chairs just like regular chairs in housing. But now here's the difference between housing and homestead housing. For housing, you can sell stuff. At the moment, we cannot sell stuff. I feel like that's going to change in the future. You can also hang stuff on the wall in regular housing, but not homestead housing, unfortunately. But who knows, I feel like things are going to be changing. Now that we have the auction board and homestead housing, they may completely do away with the actual housing channel, and everything may get transferred over. But for sure guys, there's definitely going to be more updates on homestead housing in the future. If you guys look at the updates in Korea, you can definitely see the new updates are way better than what we have now. But going back to the homestead housing, you guys will notice that there are two icons on the upper left corner. The one with the house shows the tiles of where you guys can place furniture, and the one with the hammer lets you build things. So here are all the furniture pieces you guys can build, and yes, you have to build it with gold and not with materials. I know some of you guys are kind of like about it, but it's actually not too much gold. It's fairly decent. If you guys click on the walls and floor section, you guys will be able to change the decoration of your wallpaper and flooring, as well as the color. Now, everybody who plays Mabinogi already knows that Mabi is very known for its customization, so this is actually very great. It can be catered to your color style, to your design style. So here are all the options you guys can choose. So many different colors. Changing the colors only costs you guys 100 gold, but the pattern for the wallpaper and floor is a little bit different. So I'm definitely going to cover that for you guys. It's really hard to see in the small window, so let's take a look. The first design option is the window shutters for 18,000. That's basically the default look you guys get upon entering your housing. It's a little bit, yeah, that's my my response to the whole wallpaper and flooring for this one. So I'm sure you guys will definitely change out of this look. The next option here is decorative vine molding. You can see that it doesn't look too much different from the original default look, but there's a difference. If you guys kind of rewind and go back, you will see the difference. Now, let's go on to our very next option. I know some of you guys are like, I don't want this boring stuff, give me the good stuff. Now, you guys want to have a nice wooden cabin look. You've got the wooden pastoral mural. Oh my god, can't even say that word. For 24,000 gold. Does that look too rustic for you guys? Don't like that look? Well, you guys can change it to the pinstripe pattern. Give it a more homey look to it, right? Nice pinstripe pattern all over the place, on the walls, on the floor. I actually like this design. It's not too shabby. Really decent price for this kind of design. It feels like a kid's room though. Next design you guys can definitely change to if you don't like it is the meadow pattern for 34,000 gold. Ah yes, a nice look of, it kind of reminds me of a kitchen look, but pretty nice, right? What do you guys think? I don't know. Your options, your decisions. It is your Mabinogi life to decide on what kind of design you want for your house. But here is the next design you got. It is the diagonal pattern, 39,000 gold. Ooh, nice little, looks very modern in my opinion. Look at the tiles. They look like kitchen tiles. Everything looks like a kitchen apparently. But if you guys don't like that design, let's go on to the next design. Next design here you got is the petite rose pattern. Oh my god, very petite, very beautiful, but 75,000 gold. This is the most expensive pattern you guys can spend on for this design in the housing. It's actually my favorite design, so go figure, it had to be the most expensive one. Now going on down to 40,000 gold is the knot work pattern. My opinion is neutral about this one. This one looks like going to grandma's house kind of look. No offense to those who actually like this pattern. It's great. It's a great pattern, just saying, in my opinion. That's how it looks like. Now finally, we've got our last design, and it is the rich orchid pattern for 50,000 gold. So yes, it does cost gold for you guys to change your pattern every time you do it, so be very careful. Take a look at all these options here and decide from there which pattern you guys like the most. Now if you guys are curious as to which design I picked in the end, I actually ended up picking the most expensive one. I know, I actually did not know it was the most expensive one until I started doing this video, so to be fair, I really like the design. I also changed it to my own color scheme, so hopefully this will give you guys an example of how you guys want to decorate your little house. So yeah, it's really nice actually. I kind of like that we have that option. Now of course, let's go on to the furniture of the house. Like I said, not too many choices here, but hopefully more choices in the future. So let's put down some stuff. I'm gonna go look at all the stuff for you guys so you guys can see how much everything costs. It's really random stuff. No, you guys are not gonna have things like spinning wheels or cooking ovens and stuff like what you would normally see in the housing that people can use. Maybe that'll be added in the future, who knows. For now, the only usable thing really is just a chair. So here you got your table, you can spin it around just like in, housing, channel. You guys can move things around, turn it around. Unfortunately, the thing that bugs me the most is you cannot change the color scheme of the furniture. For the actual housing channel, we pretty much just camp at the NPC until the table changes color, but here, everyone is pretty much stuck with a purple table. Just FYI for those who are thinking about designing their house. Oh well, just go with what we have. This is the tip of the iceberg, like I said. There's also chairs, and I have no freaking idea why Nexon did this, but they made the chair 2x2. Like, why? Why would you do this? Look at this. 1x1 table, 2x2 chair. I don't even... Why? You try to turn it the other way. It's horrible. It's not like we can merge tables, Nexon. It doesn't merge and, look nice like The Sims. It's not how it works. It frustrates me so much that this chair is just bigger than this table. Makes no sense. But anyways, if you guys want to get rid of something, you can actually click on the item and choose remove. It'll turn it into this tiny 1x1 item, very similar to those Homestead seeds, except it's a little house, and you can actually use it again and plop it back down if you change your mind and want to put it back. You can probably sell it or trade it or something, because I know they can go into your pet's inventory. So that's a thing for those who are kind of curious about that. Don't bother trying to resell it to NPC and see if you can make gold off of it back from how much you spent on it. It's not going to cost you a thing. Now I decided to go nuts and decorate my place and see if there's any maximum amount of stuff you can put down. It doesn't really seem like it. It seems like as long as you can fill the squares, do whatever the heck you want. It's not like you're stuck, restricted, going someplace because of the furniture. Anyways, that is my video on homestead housing. Hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. Feel free to leave some comments below if I forgot anything. And don't forget guys, homestead housing will get better in the future if you guys don't like it. If you guys want to wait until it gets better, don't spend money. Anyways, thanks you guys for watching, and like always guys, please, 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 stay awesome.